Okay, guys. My birthday was today. Making this shot was so hard. It was so frustrating. Yeah. But my birthday was today. Yeah, my birthday was today. It was awesome. Did a lot of stuff today. I had a turkey dinner. It was really good. So yeah, this will not be a long video. But yeah, this setup just to. I need a tripod. I need a fucking tripod. Hopefully, I'll get it for Christmas. I'm not gonna. I don't know, man, but it is really annoying not having a tripod. I basically use just stuff that's laying around the room, to be honest, and it's kind of getting a little annoying. But you know, especially having only one arm, I don't like to make that excuse, but it is a thing. You know, it makes it a lot harder to do stuff. Okay, so now let's get on with the review. This is the Super 7 Ultimates Godzilla from Godzilla -1. I forgot his head, his other head. Forgot his other head. This is what it looks like. It's a closed mouth head. Yeah, I love this figure. This figure is awesome. I love the detailing. I love everything about this figure is just great. It is very detailed. It's glossy. It is very glossy, yes, but it is really good gloss. It's not like annoying. It doesn't feel cheap like the first wave of the Super 7s. This is a part of the Ultimates line where they're like 8-inch, supposed to be high quality figures. This one definitely is. It's very accurate. So yeah, it has a lot of articulation. It is very tall. But yeah, the articulation. I have it posed like, you probably can't see it that well, but I posed it. It's supposed to have the pose from when Godzilla's walking down the street of Tokyo. I think Ginza. He's walking down the street of Ginza and he does that chest. He like puffs out his chest and roars and releases a big roar. I love that shot from the movie, and I always like posting it when I'm explaining destruction scenes and stuff. So, and like my stories and stuff. So, I don't think I did it in the last one, the last story pitch I did. But yeah, I do have some -1 pictures in my head that I put into my videos. This shot where Godzilla's doing that is one of them. So I have him posed like that. His dorsal fins, you probably can't tell, but they are bent from the packaging. I'm gonna show you the box. Okay guys, I'm back. So I'm not sure if, okay, yeah, there you go. I had some technical issues. Wait, there's the box. It's very cool. It was in this type of prison. It was facing forward. And yeah, so it's kind of frustrating because Big Bad Toy Store is where I ordered this guy from. And it was supposed to be here on the 23rd, 2 days before my birthday. I am really happy it came on my birthday, but it was really annoying with the communication. There was this company named DHL, which was really frustrating, and they were shipping my package, and they just were not updating their website at all, so I was getting very concerned. It ended up not coming on the 23rd, and basically I went on Twitter Though I probably said it in a more pissed off way. I'm not sure. According to different people, I could have been really pissed. But yeah, it was just a shit show. So I might buy from Big Bad Toy Store again. It's just like right now, just so frustrated over that whole thing. But hey, it came on my birthday, and that's exciting. I love that I did that. I love it's made it more worth it. I had something to have on my birthday. So yeah, that's that. But yeah, so the Big Bad Toy Store, I don't really like ordering off of websites that don't have like a pre-established app. I feel like that ordering off online is kind of annoying, but sometimes you have to do it, so I just do it. But yeah, this figure is great. I love it. So the detailing is really great. Here's the head. You probably can't really tell what to see, but I mean, like, you see the detailing. It is really good. There's like this yellow finish that you can see. Okay, so the tail. There's a tail issue. It's not that easy to take on. It's easy to take on after a while, but it's also easy to take off because there's not enough room to put the tail in the socket. So it's really tough. But yeah, so that sucks. But the head was easier, but it was still hard to get off for me, and it was hard to put this head on. So this head, the roaring head, does not come off. It doesn't like come in the roaring head at first. It comes in this closed mouth head. And my problem is that I always wanted to have this head attached, and it's just really annoying having to take off the head. That's annoying. I hope they do jaw articulation eventually. I heard they're trying to, but I'm not sure how true that is. You know, like, I don't know, man. I just hope they do it because it's kind of annoying having to change the head every time you want a different pose. But yeah, the figure looks great though. I think the detailing this is like so detailed. It is insane. It's glossy, like I said, but it's not too glossy that it takes you out of the figure. It's just the right amount, and I guess it all depends on the lighting as well. But yeah, this figure is great. I think it looks awesome. It's a well-made figure, like I said. So yeah, the articulation I can't go over because I'm worried about doing something wrong. So I'm going to. His arms can move. Clearly, he can do this pose. So it's basically standard fare. The tail is a little harder to articulate, but besides that, it's pretty good if you ask me. It's pretty standard articulation, probably a little bit less than the others on the market, like SH Monster Arts. I don't like that company. That company can suck it. Don't care what anyone says. I think all their figures are a waste of money, and that's a bold statement because I don't collect that. I don't collect that. I tried to, but I just couldn't. X Plus is better, but again, they're way more expensive. And I'm not buying those anymore. I have my Godzilla 2014 from X Plus, and I'm happy with that. I'm just happy to have that. But yeah, this figure though is awesome. I think this league's better than those, to be honest. It's at that right size. It's 8 inches. And yeah, it's just a really good looking figure. It's good looking next to other figures. And I think I'm definitely a fan of the Super 7 line. I will definitely be getting more of the Super 7 line, that's for sure. I might not get their first figures, like the Biollante Rose form and the 889 Godzilla, but I'll definitely get their later ones. if they're cheap enough or available enough. If they're the same price as they were when they first came out, I'll get it eventually. But yeah, I'm not sure though. So yeah, this figure is great though. Its dorsal fins are a little bent, but I think hair drying can work it out. And yeah, I am rambling on and on. So let's get on with the size comparisons, shall we? And yeah, let's compare some figures, shall we? Okay, so here is them facing forward. They're facing forward. So that's what I'm gonna do. And first off, in terms of -1 stuff, let's go compare him to probably the worst -1 Godzilla figure I owned so far. The statue from Bandai Namco. Not that good of a figure, but this guy is definitely way better, and I think this guy's dorsal fins are the right size. But yeah, this looks great. This looks great. This is definitely more expensive than this. This is an $85 difference compared to I think a $30 figure. I paid $40 at FYE for this. Probably overpriced, but you know, it's just the way it is. Those nerdy stores just take money out of your pockets, and it's really annoying. There's that one. Actually, I'm gonna keep this guy here. There's Godzilla -1 there. Here it is. Next to him is probably my second favorite of the Godzilla -1 figures. The Godzilla -1 Bandai. This is the Bandai Japan. This looks great. I think the size alone makes it worth it, I think. And also, the detailing on this is just a million times better than this. I know that people don't like Super 7 that much sometimes, but I think their figures are really good now. I think they hit that stride that you're over whatever wave 1 was. We're here now. We are in this for the ride. If you like this -1 Godzilla, you're gonna probably like the rest of the figures that they make after this. Because I am a Super 7 guy now. I think this is awesome. It's so awesome to own. Really awesome figure. Keep saying awesome, 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 awesome. Okay. So now, a bonus, and it is another figure with a bent dorsal plate. Still a year later with a bent dorsal plate. The Hiya Toys Godzilla from Godzilla vs. Godzilla King of the Monsters. That's what this one's from. And yeah, I think these two look great next to each other. I know that Godzilla from Godzilla -1 is supposed to be smaller, like probably to here in terms of his height. But I don't know, man. I think Godzilla -1 being this size compared to Monster vs. Godzilla is just so much more intimidating. And oh my god, just thinking about the fight these two would have is just insane. Especially with his atomic breath. This is like a night and day difference, even with his smaller size. That atomic breath is so much more insane than this guy's atomic breath. Like the atomic breath reveal in Godzilla -1 compared to the atomic breath part when this guy shot the Filamito, this guy knocks that out of the water in an insane way, and I love this figure for that. So yeah, that's my size comparison. Those are all the figures I have right now on as a size comparison. So yeah, that's that. That's the video. I would give this guy, thinking about it, I'm going to give him I think a 10 out of 10. When you think about the standards of figures that I have, I collect Playmates, and they're toys. So, and Bandai, I mostly just collect mostly Bandais and Playmates. And with a figure like this, and also X Plus in some places, and Pops, I collect a variety of things, but mostly Bandai's and Playmates figures. And just to have a figure like this, of course it's gonna beat out all those other figures. So this is my new favorite figure of my collection. It's really good. So yeah, that's it, guys. That's my review of this guy. See you guys later, and have a great day. Bye.